What? What's a removal of condition? How can we do that? How can we apply for that? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today, I'll be sharing with you my experience on how I applied for my removal of condition. We also call it ROC, and the name of the form is Form I-751. That is actually a petition to remove conditions on residence. So how can we apply for removal of condition? So if you came here through K1 fiancé visa, for sure you already been through adjusting your status. So if you already approved for AOS, adjustment of status, it means you already received your 2-year green card. So the next step is removal of condition. So before your green card expired, your 2-year green card expired, you can start filing within 90 days, okay? 90 days before your green card expired, you can start applying for removal of condition. So I'm going to attach a video of how to fill out the Form I-751. This is the removal of condition. And make sure that you are printing or downloading the latest version of the form. I will be briefly describing each part on how to fill it out, and hopefully it will help you.
Hi guys, so I'm here to show you on how to fill out the petition to remove conditions on residence. We can also call it ROC or Form I-751. So guys, always make sure that your form is the latest version of it, alright? So let's get it started. Right here on top area, please do not write anything because this is for the USCIS use only. And by the way, you can print this out and then use a pen to fill this form. So let's start on part number 1. Information about you. So this is the information of the person who is applying for the conditional resident. So this is you that came here through the K1 fiancé visa. This is you that already have a 2-year green card, but it is expiring soon. That's why you are filing this application. So make sure to write all the information correctly according to your green card. Make sure to put other names used. So this is actually your maiden name or your single name. Make sure to comply all of here. Your marital status, that is actually information about your marriage. Part 1 is information about you. This is just a continuation. Your mailing address, physical address. So let's continue on part 2. This is biographic information. So if you're a Filipino, so you're not Hispanic or Latino, you're Asian, your height, your weight, your eye color, and your hair color. And let's proceed. Part 3. This is basis for petition. So if you guys are joint filing, so it means you are still married to the person who petitioned you through K1 fiancé visa. So you can check this, my spouse. Waiver or individual filing request. So this is actually, in some point, some marriage don't work out. So maybe one of this is the reason why you are filing it by yourself. So you can check whatever. But if you are still married, then you don't need to worry about that. Part 4, information about the U.S. citizen or lawful permanent resident spouse. So you click spouse or former spouse over there, and this right here will be the information of your spouse, your husband or your wife. The physical address right here, part number 5, is actually information about your children. So if you have children together, you can put their information right here, and we'll continue over here. If you have children that you brought through K1 fiancé visa, you can add their name over here as well. their physical address, and then we'll continue some part of page number 5. So now let's proceed to part number 6, accommodation for individuals with disabilities and or impairments. So in this part, if you have disabilities, then you can answer this. If not, then you can just put not applicable. So part 7, petitioner statement, contact information, acknowledgement of appointment at USCIS, Application Support Center, certification and signature. In this part, this is your part, the one that is applying for the removal of condition. So petitioner statement, click here or check, I can read, and then let's go. Petitioner's contact information. If you have a daytime phone number, put that here. If you only have mobile phone number, that's perfectly fine. Make sure to put your email right here if you have. And right here, put your name. Like for example, me. I'll put Lity Chambers over here. This is all your information as well. And then we'll proceed. Continuation of part 7. So you need to sign over here. Put the date. And part number 8, spouses or individual listed in part number 4 statements. So in this part, this is going to be your spouse information. So just check that over there. And right here will be your spouse, your husband, the American, the American husband. You can put it over there. And then they need to put their name right here. Like for example, my husband is Jordan, so this is going to be Jordan's information. And over here as well. So part 9 is actually an interpreter, contact information, certification, and signature. So if you guys didn't use any interpreter, then please disregard this. Just put an A. This is the continuation. And part 10 is actually if you have someone prepare this for you aside from yourself, so you can put that. If none, then just put an A. So part number 10, it's actually a continuation still, so disregard if you guys don't have any prepare. And then part number 11, this is additional information. So if you guys have more additional like supporting documents from previous numbers or parts, then you can put that in here. Make sure to put the page number, the part number, and the item number. This is to make it easier for the person who will review your file. They can find it easily. Alright, so I guess that's it. So we're done, and I'm done showing you on how to fill this Form I-751. So, alrighty then. Thank you.
So about the filing fee, I'm actually on the USCIS website right now while I'm doing this video just to give you recent information about this. So as of today is January 7th of 2021. The filing fee is still $595 plus you need to add $85 for the biometric fee. All right, so you're gonna add those, and those are like the individual. So about the filing fee, you can actually pay using a money order. You can go to MoneyGram and you can go to Walmart and do that and get that. Or you can also use your personal check or a cashier check. So those 3 are going to be your option on how to pay them. And you're going to include that to your pocket, like your petition, your application when you send them. And make sure that your check or your money order or the cashier check is payable to the U.S. Department of Homeland Security. That is very, very important, or else they're actually not going to accept your application. They're going to return all your documents. So just to give you guys an idea about the timeline of the process, I will be sharing my own timeline when we applied for my removal of condition. So like I said, you need to start applying 90 days prior to the expiration of your green card. I actually applied and sent our application on January of 2019. My green card expired on February of 2019. So, after applying and sending our application, a few days later, we receive a text notification that the USCIS already received our documents. And they actually included the receipt number, which is, you can use the receipt number to track the status of your application. It's either you can go straight to the USCIS website, go to their tracking, or you can go download an application to track your status. So, by the month of March, I actually finally received my extension letter, and it actually has 18 months extension. So when I received that, I actually went straight to the BMV because I was already driving. I need to renew my driver's license so that I can drive. And then after that, I was waiting for a little while to receive another notification. So it took like months and months. So finally, August 2nd of 2019, I received another notification. It is actually my biometric schedule. So in that biometric schedule, they already have the place where you're gonna get it, what time you need to be there. So it's pretty easy. So biometric, they're just gonna do your fingerprint and taking picture. It actually took us 2 hours to go to my biometric schedule, but it only lasted 5 to 10 minutes, like the process. So that was kind of silly. Since I already have my extension letter, I told that to my employer. I made a copy and gave it to them so that they can put it on file. We actually traveled to the Philippines. We had our vacation on December of 2019. And by that time, I still don't have my 10-year green card, but I have my extension letter. So as long as you have your extension letter, you can travel everywhere. So make sure that you just have that and it's good to go. I didn't have any problem when we traveled to the Philippines. So here comes my green card. So that was December, last week of December. My mother-in-law called us and told me, hey, you got a letter from the mail and it is from USCIS. So I was like, oh my gosh. And then she said, it seems like there's a card inside. So I already knew that it was my green card, because prior to that, I already received mail from them that they already approved my petition or my application. So I just need to wait for a card. So I received my card, my 10-year green card, December of 2019. My overall total of timeline, it only took 11 months from the time that I sent my application till the time I received my green card. So that is actually a normal process, and I'm happy with that because it didn't take like 2 or 3 years. Some actually does take that long, so I'm so glad that it didn't take that long for me. All right, so these are the mail that I received from Department of Homeland Security while I was processing my application for removal of conditions. So first was I received my extension letter, and then second is I received my biometric schedule, and third is this is the approval letter. So this is the letter that says I'm approved, and then my card is on the way. That was pretty exciting. So if you are applying for removal of condition, you need to make sure that you are including some proof of your relationship with your spouse, like your tax returns, your insurance, your house or car, and all of that stuff. You just need to prove that you really have a bona fide relationship with your partner. So I will be attaching the idea of my cover letter. So It's actually what's in my cover letter. Those are all the documents that I included with my application. Cover letter, it actually kind of like a checklist. So I will share that with you. As you can see, right now you can see it, and it has like where I sent it, and then what form I have, what proof did I included with my application. So I'm hoping that this video helps you and give you an idea on how to apply for your removal of condition. And also, if you guys have any question, you can always leave a comment to the comment section. And I do really appreciate you watching all my videos. So if you haven't subscribed, please do click the subscribe button below. And if you haven't clicked the notification bell, please do it as well. So thank you so much, guys. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. And I will see you to my next video.